On April 20th, 2010, BP's Deepwater Horizon drilling rig exploded and killed 11 people. It caused one of the largest environmental disasters this country's ever seen. Countless birds, turtles, and sea life were coated with oil, and many of them perished. But the devastating effect of the oil spill did not stop at the shore. Thousands have lost their jobs and their ability to put food on their table. 1 year later, we continue to see the emotional, the financial, and the environmental damage caused by the spill. And yet, the oil companies still want to drill more. That means the next spill could happen on your shores. It could happen here.
If it happened here in Charleston, South Carolina, the beaches and the wetlands would be devastated.
After the oil spill in the Gulf killed the tourist season, so I came up here and they're talking about offshore drilling up here in Massachusetts, and it's just a matter of time before there'd be a spill up here, so wake up, America.
If it happened here in New Jersey, it would be devastating.
We don't know the true damage that the BP oil disaster has caused.
What does it mean to the single biggest industry in California, which is the tourist industry, the coast? It's devastating.
We've also seen from Rhode Island's own bitter experience that there are long-lasting consequences into the food chain of this kind of an oil spill, and it can harm the resource for a considerable period of time.
So what if it happens here? I can tell you, after 30 years of working with the fisheries, you could devastate industries.
We already had an oil spill here. Right out here. Buzzards Bay, 2003.
It would be terrible because look how beautiful our water behind me is, and our water wouldn't be beautiful anymore.
Drill, baby, drill is not the answer to America's energy future. It's not the answer to our energy security or this nation's security.
It pretty much ruined everything that the beach has for people.
Catastrophic and potentially unrecoverable.
Ecosystems that get destroyed often never recover.
We have been takers from our oceans for far too long. We need to start to become caretakers of our oceans.
This belongs to all of us. It doesn't belong to just the oil company or the person who wants to make a lot of money.
The nation can make it a top priority to transition to clean energy sources such as wind and solar.
We've got a plan ahead to develop the new next generation sources of energy. Solar, wind, everything has to be on the table.
We'll be a far stronger country if we can get off oil and onto what we are really good at, which is developing the technologies of the future.
One thing we know, that drilling is not the way to do it. You cannot guarantee drilling without spilling the following. If you drill, you're going to spill.
What can you do? You can call your congressman. I don't care if you're in Iowa or Kansas or here in the great state of Maine. Let them know this is important. This is ours. It needs to be protected.
Big oil might be able to pay the cost of another spill, but the rest of us cannot. Go to stopthedrill.org and tell Big Oil to keep their rigs off our coasts. We won't let it happen here.